Hi, I'm Dr. Veerle van Tricht, the burnout expert. And what I'm going to share with you today is really important for everybody. Why I'm saying this is, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 main problems in people who suffer from burnout. And why this is important to everybody is that either you've already experienced burnout and you don't want to experience it again, so I can teach you that, or you know somebody with burnout. Might be your partner, might be a child, might be a colleague. And so you need to recognize it because the medical world doesn't recognize burnout officially yet. And I know because I've worked in the medical world for 20 years, I have experienced burnout twice, got myself out of it, and I've learned so much on how I can help you to avoid getting into burnout ever again. Other reasons why this is important is, if there's coaches out there that are watching me, you will get clients that have burnout, and it's good to recognize it and to know what are the 5 main problems they need fixing, because they will be foggy-brained and they won't see it themselves. So it's useful for many people what I'm going to teach you here today. So I've coached quite a lot of people with burnout. Usually they're professionals who also have children, and they have a problem balancing all their roles. So especially for moms, but it can also be for fathers, they want to be the super mom, they want to be the super professional, like I wanted to be the super surgeon, and I want to have a super clean house, and I wanted to be the sexy wife to my partner and the perfect mom to my children. And it just becomes too much in that stage of your life, and you need to know how to manage that and balance your life. So the main problems that people with burnout have is, number 1, they feel terribly exhausted. So what we need to work on is how to improve their energy levels, and that can be done in many, many ways. I work holistically. The second part is they lie awake at night worrying, mainly about money, because they think, oh, I can't go to work anymore, I don't like my job anymore, but then I don't have enough money to pay for my perfect home or give my kids all they need, or so they have that conflict about wanting to have it all and wanting to be perfect and everything. So we work at that also as coaches. The third problem they have is they don't have any time to recharge, so no me time. And these people give in their profession, they give to their partner, they give to their children, and they forget that all that energy is given away, but they need to recharge somehow. So I kind of want people to stop thinking it's selfish to take some time out for yourself, and put some action plan in place where they actually say, this is me time, I'm going to do something nice for myself, and that's a priority. People with burnout need to learn to realize they are number 1 in their life, and if they get sick, because honestly burnout can lead to a negative emotional spiral where you can actually get depression, and I've met people that even considered suicide. Especially men there's a danger that they would go that far. So it's important we catch this early, and they learn to manage these emotions and get clarity on that, and then they get all the tools to handle all of this better. The other problem that they have is because they're in such a low mood, they're ruining the relationship with their partner. So there's constant bickering and fighting, and what they don't realize is they chase away their support system, because in these times in your life where you have problems managing all your jobs, you need a partner that supports you and understands you, and you shouldn't ruin that connection, and you should learn. And I have actually tools where you reconnect from the heart with your partner, so they're there for you to support you. The 5th problem that I like to address in people with burnout is that they don't like their job anymore. They think they don't like their job anymore. They're so exhausted. They lost their passion for their work, so they don't like going to work anymore. So it makes them cranky and depressed. And so the solution to that is they need to go back into their childhood and find their original passions, because a lot of people end up in a job because it was expected from them, or their parents thought they should become a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. But what I do with my clients is I look for their soul purpose, their life purpose. And once you can find that, and often it is the career you're in any case you just forgot, then you get fired up again and you love your job again, and that is the start from getting your life back and getting excited with your life again. This was Veerle van Tricht, www.theburnouttexpert.com.